Welcome to Business Innovators Radio, featuring industry influencers and trendsetters sharing proven strategies to help you build a better life right now.
Welcome to Brilliance Business TV, conversations with leading experts in business. I am your host, Mark Stephen Pooler. We have a wonderful guest today, Ellen Loopstra. I'm really looking forward to a conversation with her today, all about leadership change. So I'm really looking for a great conversation. We are streaming live on mspnewsglobal.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. We're also on the E360 TV network under Fresh Takes, going out to Apple TV, Fire TV, Android TV, Roku, and many more. I just want to make an official shout out to our show sponsors, Dreamweaver, Artist Ranch. So let's bring in our incredible guest, Ellen Loopstra. Ellen, welcome to Brilliance Business TV.
Hi.
Hi, I'm really looking forward to a conversation with you today, Ellen. So my first question, Ellen, who is Ellen Loopstra, and tell us about your passion?
Always a difficult question. First of all, I'm really a human being who loves life. And being as positive as I am, I developed myself to change leader. And I was studying geography, making me a geographical information specialist. And but the thing is that I really passionate about people. So I'm always looking behind the professional, who's the person. And that's really a big drive for me. And I do that anywhere. I do that in life. I do that in professionally. I'm looking at my kids the same way I look at persons who work with. And that's always my joy of the day, to see how beautiful people are.
Yes, it's great when you really connect with human beings and really learn about people, and also focusing on good, because a lot of people can focus on bad. And I think perception is everything. And if you focus on the good, you get the good. And that goes with anything in life, actually, Ellen. So my next question, Ellen, where does the Alchemist, the name of your business, come from? And why do you spell it with an ICT at the end of it?
Yeah, it's funny. Actually, the cause was quite technically because the domain name was already taken to spell it with an S. And it's like it meant to be, because I read the book. And if people don't know the book, read the book, The Alchemist of Paulo Coelho. It's the extended version.
I've heard of that book, actually.
Yeah. And it's a wonderful book where the main character is looking for his destination. And that's really my drive, to bring people to their destination. And the ICT in England, it's more called IT, but in Holland, as a Dutch expert, we used to say ICT. And it's like the technical stuff, the information and communication technology. And when I studied geography, I ended up in the ICT. And the thing is that because I'm looking behind the professional, looking at the person, I'm always involved with the inspirational creativity and talents of the person. So I want to align, like the art of alignment artist, align a mission to the personal missions based on the talents and fundamental thing of a person, of a human being, to connect it with the business mission throughout the IT, so the information and communication technology. So I combine those to align life, to align businesses, to align teams, so that's really my vehicle. And it's rather strange that in Holland we don't get the word alignment is quite odd. People don't know it. And if you translate, it's like the Dutch word gezellig. We can't translate gezellig not to the English one. It's not containing every aspect of the word gezellig. And just like it's not being transferable to the Dutch. So alignment will be a statement here when I be an expert for the next 30 years or so. So I will introduce that word within business communities here.
I won't even try to pronounce that word in Dutch. That's definitely too much for an English person. It's really, really important, the work you're doing, Ellen, and I really admire how you're supporting people to really improve and move forwards. So my next question, what is your dream? What is your mission?
Yeah, it's incredible. Since I was young, I had a big dream to had potential of the people as much as they can get. So fulfill your own potential. And even before I was a professional, I want people to stand out while fitting in. And for me, it's a dream to have more positive business cultures, because I'm convinced, and I experienced a lot of time, even nowadays, that professionals are hiding behind a professional facade, not fulfilling their full potential because they want to fit in the box they are presented to. And actually, an organization is like a natural thing. It's not building of boxes, and people are not boxed, are not to be boxed. So yeah, that's really, really something I dream about. So I just like a huge dream like Martin Luther King had. And his dream still lives. And I was, a small detail, I was born on the day he died. I have a huge dream to have a more positive business culture without having boxes in place and having all diplomas in place, because diplomas and certificates doesn't tell the whole story. People can get talent of things they don't have a diploma of, and they can be unhappy reaching out for all the things the society wants them to be without using your talent. So my dream is really to help people to stand out and be super happy and doing the work which really fulfilled them every day, making them happy, radiant to the world, and make a positive impact to anyone they work with.
It's really important to feel fulfilled and follow your passions and enjoy what you're doing. So it's really vital that people like you can support people to get to that kind of future, Ellen. Now, my next question, what is your story? What is your why?
Yeah. I had a dream before I discovered my why, but actually it's quite profound. I was struggling my whole life about educational systems and stuff. Going to high school, and I was supposed to become someone the society wants me to be. I had the idea, at least. And when I got my diploma, finally, struggling the system, fighting myself and anyone else to have my grades in the right place. My grades were so good at the end of the journey of my high school that people thought I was a fraud. And being a fraud, working your guts to the sky, I was blood, sweat, and tears. I did it all on my own, and I wasn't believed. So that's the fact that I don't believe what's a diploma shows you really who you are, who you truly are. And the history remains coming back to me the rest of my life while working or studying on the university. So my really why is to find a way and teach people a way to fit in the system and not struggling so hard until burnout or illness or unhappiness or even death. It can kill you if you don't know how. And like I said, people are not made to fit in systems. We made systems to understand the world a little bit more easier. But actually, it's not the level we should connect at.
That's a great why, Ellen. And a lot of people do struggle with burnout, especially in the entrepreneurship world and the business world. It's so common for people to struggle with burnout, and that is such a beautiful why. Now, I have lots more questions to ask you, Ellen, but we're just going to go to a commercial break, so please stay where you are. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for part 1 of Brilliant Business TV. We're in conversation with Ellen Loopstra. Join us after the commercial break.
Hello, this is Stephen Buckner, and just wanted to tell you I support the Dreamweaver project. It's a great project where, artists such as myself will be able to come together and basically collaborate and to have a retreat to feel accepted and welcome. And that's something that artists here and around the world could always benefit from. So I just want to say, please support the Dreamweaver project. I think it's for a great cause, and I salute all the independent artists out there and artists that are signed as well, and have a wonderful day.
Welcome back to Brilliant Business TV, conversations with leading experts in business. We're in conversation with Ellen Loopstra. Ellen, welcome back to Brilliant Business TV.
Be back again.
My next question, Ellen, what makes you different from other change makers within your branch?
The big difference is that I'm a people person. Most technicians doing the change I support within businesses or at entrepreneurships or individual people who are not connected to the work professionally the way they want to. I have a left brain and a right brain who are really melted together. I'm not the technician. When I'm speaking publicly, I always say that I'm a technician without having any knowledge about technology. And that's not such a great lie, actually, because I'm focusing on the person. I leave all the technicians to do their technical stuff. And I'm really focusing on the soft skills and teach at the Alignment Academy, which I founded, soft skills and how to look at a different level through structures and to keep in alignment and get the flow running in your business.
Tell us about the services and products, Ellen, that you provide.
Yeah, I have founded the AlchemICT Alignment Academy shortly. So I'm building on programs for the individuals and for teams and for businesses, increasing their leadership and getting the flow in the business. really because it started off with the persons who work there and finding your talents and stuff. So I have mentoring masterclasses, I have training programs, and I have tailor-made programs if you want me to help your business get in line and stay in line to get a flow in and flourish. I have some online things, I have the live things, and especially during COVID, of course, I was only offline live in companies, in very small groups, but I'm ready to scale up. And so that's why I'm really thankful for being here, doing this stuff internationally, because as I said, alignment isn't a word which clings on easily in Holland, but the rest of the world speaking English will know what I'm talking about.
Who can benefit the most from what you offer as a service and a product, and what you do within your work, Helen?
A great question, Mark. Especially the professionals who has a mission, purpose-driven professionals who has a mission to to go out to the world. Whether you're an employee or a manager working in a company, or whether you're an entrepreneur having your own very own authentic mission to throw out to the world, or having a business which has a really accomplishment, whether you're the government or whatever, the non-profit and profit business, I really connected back to your personal leadership, the leadership behind the professionals, to get it all in line and make your business a bit better. So actually, it's the entrepreneur, it's the manager, it's the employee, and even students can knock on my door. I have a small students program, because students always said, what do you want? If you're 18, you don't know what you want. And even if you're 40, you still don't know what you want sometimes. So that's what I really grow within you, to take your leadership and put out there the business or the job or the impact actually you want to have in your work. And that will bring you the fulfillment you seek every day. And you will bounce out of bed every day, and you go home whistling, having fun with your kids and your family, having energy left because you gained energy that day instead of losing it while working.
That's the kind of days people want. So rewarding, the work that you're doing of service, Ellen. And I love this quote as well. People are capable at all time of their lives. That's a beautiful quote, Ellen. Now, my last question today. Can you share 3 tips for all purpose-driven professionals listening to us today, and about being effortlessly successful? Let me reword this question. I've just messed up the question. Can you share 3 tips for all purpose-driven professionals who are listening to us today that may be struggling or haven't quite yet become successful yet?
Yes, I would love to. The first thing is quite easy. People are not aware that probably they're carrying a whole suitcase full of talents they don't use, they don't know, they don't see. Sometimes other people see you carrying around that suitcase, but you yourself probably you don't, and you're sitting on a ton of value not knowing what's inside that suitcase. So I recommend everybody to take a close look at what you carrying around yourself as a person, and naturally, yes, so easily that you won't even notice it's there, but it's there, and make yourself conscious about what's in that suitcase. So that's tip 1. You can even ask people around in your surroundings, well, hey, do you see my talents? Because other people are more aware of your talents than you yourself. Second tip is have a close look at society. And you don't have to fit in the whole system. You have to connect somewhere in the system. And having a close look about where the system needs you and where the world needs you, you can fit in there. You don't have to fit in the whole system, the whole society, because that's too great effort. And you will lose energy if you want to fit in the whole society. So, look at that part what makes you able to have an impact on the world and grow yourself and be happy and be radiant and spread your energy, your positive energy throughout the spots you are, the places you visit, the people you meet. So don't make it too big. And the third tip is really, like I did myself, I nearly lost my life not being in alignment, gaining a high blood pressure and almost losing my kids while carrying birth. So I learned my lesson. I know what it is not to be in alignment with yourself, with your talents, become unhappy. So my advice to anyone is realign if you have to. It's never too late. Like you said, you quoted behind me. It's a quote from Paul Coelho from his book. Dare to dream again. Dare to realign yourself and take a close look at your talents and take it from there into the world. Have an impact, whether you're an entrepreneur or a business owner or a manager or a simple employee. Some people say, I'm just a simple employee. No, you're not. You're one missing link which can't be missed at all in society. So realign if you have to. Don't fight to fit in, because it causes all negativeness, illnesses, and other shit you don't want to see, actually. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing some of those vulnerabilities as well, Ellen, what you have been through, and great tips for people to move forwards and to get into alignment. Now, I know you are offering a quiz on your website, so tell us a little bit about what you're offering.
Yeah, because leadership is about awareness, and carrying that suitcase I just told you is a great thing. And people are not aware if they can be effortlessly successful. And some people say, I can't be effortlessly successful. You always have to put effort in it. Yes, you will. But if you keep yourself really, really close to your talents, it's gonna be effortlessly, and you will be very happy. So I made a quiz to see how where you are on your road to effortless success, and based on the results which I gather, you can have some secrets from me personally in your mail to see how you're coping with, how you're doing, and how much further you can take yourself to go to the effortless success. So I presume you all listeners take the quiz, see how far you come till today. And I will promise you, I will pick 20 of the quiz members filling it in to reach out for you and have a free consultation, or to share some secrets personally, live on Zoom in real time, and see where you're at. So I really, no matter where you are, whether you're effortlessly successful yet or not, you always can reach for more gaining happiness yourself. So please do the quiz, surprise yourself and me, and I will reach out to you.
I would encourage you to go to effortlesslysuccessful.com. That's effortlesslysuccessful.com and do Ellen's amazing quiz. Ellen, thank you so much for being my guest today on Brilliant Business. I've really enjoyed having a conversation with you.
Yeah, me too, Mark. And I'm very pleased to be in your room here. So
the pleasure has been all mine, Ellen. Thank you, everyone, for watching Brilliant.
Thanks for listening to Business Innovators Radio. To hear all episodes featuring leading industry influencers and trendsetters, visit us online at businessinnovatorsradio.com today.